Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I just used this guy on TV, and he was saying about this LOD thing, and I thought, oh, what the bloody hell? Because I'm getting a lot of stutters, you see, guys. And so I actually just went to him, just thought I'd have a look, and I come across this guy. So I'm going to give him a thumbs up, really, because let's see his name. I think it was, well, last opening thing was. I've got to find the bloody thing. That was on a YouTube channel. Oh yeah, there it is. I'll just go open it. You can't see what I'm seeing. I'm looking at another screen here, guys. It's called Virtusim. It's VIRTUSIM. Virtusim. And he
hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Mike, 37. You can see that.
Go and have a look and try this out. It changes your LOD, so which is a really clever idea actually. I think they started that years ago with Flight Simulator X, but it looks like somebody brought it in. Grade 14. I have lost quality in the virtual reality area with my Pico 4, and I've used different type site settings with different DLSSs and stuff. But it's not bad. It's okay. I can bear with it. It's not. I can still see everything, so it's just me. Maybe my eyes are going bad. It could be that, couldn't it? Hold this altitude. Right, so let's just see if I've got a couple of these things set up. So I'll go down there, switch on that. I'll just hold. Now, will I press that? Will it turn it on? And it should turn the altitude, shouldn't it? Well, that'll probably work in another aircraft. It doesn't actually work in this one. So what are we at, 13,000. So you can hold that altitude, eh? Get my mouse in here a bit and find it to come back into the screen would be nice. Right, anyway, yeah, so yeah, it's worth having a look at, guys. I think it's quite good, really. I think it's yeah, it's alright. So far, it was great being up here because I'm like high, but where the actual the cookie crumbles, as they call it, or whatever, is when you start going down and you go to land and to the airports, and it's making the scenery. But this shouldn't be making as much scenery as it normally would do, I guess. So it's pretty damn good, really. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. It's quite. He did a very good job of explaining it. Kind of like my pilot to ATC thing, really. So I'll put that on. Send down a 14 now. Right, we don't need to be going that fast anyway. Right, but so far I am really smooth with the going past the clouds. There's ever so slight stutter, but then again we are high up, so obviously a lot of things have changed once we know where we're going. Because at the moment I'm not even flying anywhere I'm supposed to be going. I'm going completely the wrong bloody way. But anyway, let's get my heading box set. And I'm going to turn my heading round to the right way. So we're going the wrong way at the moment. Let's go right round. We should be going south. Actually, where's my flight going? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I'm not that bad off actually. I'm going the right way. Pretty much. I'm not really following a flight plan or anything because I haven't put one in, but this is more for the to see why it's not actually going to what we need, really. But right, it'll take us back to where we need to go now. Had the nav set up. Right, yeah. So couple of stutters. But it's pretty good. Now let's talk about the shorts. Is it worth the money? I think all of the aircraft these days are worth the money, to be honest. Apart from one is a Beechcraft, which I bought when it first come out from one of my favourite, which I'd never bought another one from since, by the way. I used to buy all my aircraft from Vertical or something they were called. I used to buy all my aircraft from there on Flight SMX, and then I bought one from them, and it's just like, actually this is this is supposed to be a different league, this simulator, and the aircraft that they actually give and sold on there was piss poor, to be fair. And I don't even think they've updated it, which is a bit embarrassing, really, because it was so good. You know, wonders never cease to amaze me how anti-ices are maybe quite high. You could probably put them on, I suppose. Anti-ice on the props, yeah. So they don't look bad, eh? It looks alright, the wings are alright, quite high, but not too bad. Just need to put an altitude selector on there, really. Right, so 13.3. I like to hold that altitude. Let's see if it does that one there. Yeah, that's the one that takes it, climbs it up. Yeah, so I'm just still getting kind of used to this aircraft, but I flew it the other day, and I've been flying it a lot, and I actually really like it. But I love the little prop planes, and this is really good. Now, but when I say really good, I mean it's even got that thing up there, like, which is quite funny when it's dark. Your sort of mouse is going around because you're trying to find that little button there. But as you go around in VR, your head's pretty much right around the other way. But it's actually on now. But I want to show how good it looks, actually, because it comes into its own in the dark, really. When you're doing it like night time, it looks absolutely amazing in virtual reality. Look, if I just go like to there and just have a little bit of that, doesn't that look absolutely brilliant? It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like I can't complain with that. I love that. It looks really good. And you can turn that light on behind us, as I was saying before, and you got to it and you kind of turn it. Ooh. This is where it gets a bit difficult, because every time you go near to turn it, it jumps out of the way. That's the only thing. If you put one on the dash, so there, I've got to now literally turn right behind me to try to get to it, and I cannot get to that light switch to save my pigging life. And eventually I will manage to do it, but that's not very good in VR. I've got to move my head around until I get it. My head is literally hanging over the back of the seat right now. I think it's going to break. That's nice, that's better. Apart from that, pretty damn good. That's the only thing. The doors, switch levers are over there for opening the doors and stuff. And I'm trying to figure out where all these switches are for. But it's really, really intricate. Bloody sort of gives you the... hey, shit, man, I'm really flying. No, it's a real aeroplane. Especially with that guy's, that little fix. It's pretty good, actually. That loads in the sceneries at different altitudes now, so the computer is ignoring to load that low on the textures. Cars and bloody horses and, you know, gardens and bloody buildings and all that. When you're this high up and it's cloudy, you can't see them anywhere. So what's the point in actually having your computer having to reload all this? It just sort of changes the amount of loading that it does at certain altitudes, which obviously gives you more CPU and GPU power, I guess. So I think it seems quite good. Pretty impressed. I haven't got the best system in the world. I'm thinking about maybe when I'm, you know, maybe before I die, I might get a decent one, you know. A decent upgrade, decent graphics card and stuff like that, you know. Not that it's a bad one. It's mid to high, I suppose. Now it's got probably could do with a better graphics card, really. But the 3070 Ti, which I'm using, is pretty damn good for an old graphics card. Right, so we're looking to be sort of like getting where we need to be. I can't see the flight plan on this one here, although I have actually input it. Right, okay, so we are kind of a bit far away from where we need to be. So I'm going to go to a heading there. Let's just put that. We'll go there. So I'll see one on this one. I'm going to do it because we did do a bit of a detour. We're going to go EG, tap on there, zoom in a bit, zoom out a bit, I mean. Right, so that airport is EGGN, is it? EGG, can't see it. Okay, so it's on there, which is EGGW, is Gatwick. Okay, we want to go into their airspace, got a circle there. So we're going to go kind of this way, I think. Yeah, we missed their airspace, so we'll fly that way. So we're heading at 285. Set heading bug 285. 5. Let me just see if that's connected. I don't even remember if I even set it up. Set heading 285.
Setting heading 285.
That's my co-pilot. I've got a guy next to me, so I figured I'd have a guy as a co-pilot. Now, as you can see, that looks pretty damn good. It's not crystal clear, which it wouldn't be anyway at this altitude. But it looks brilliant, and it's kind of quite smooth, really. It's so realistic, it's unbelievable. I'm really impressed, actually, I've got to admit. But no, I mean, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's just tune it and take the weather to like daylight. Oh, if I can. Yeah, see that? That looks pretty damn good. That looks real enough for me. I wouldn't like to get sucked out this window and fall down there, that's for sure. But I'm a night man. I like my lights and stuff. And turn the graphics down a bit. That looks pretty that. Right, so looking good. And what we'll do is I'm going to set my heading bug. I think I've got my heading bug set. So I'm just going to turn it. And we're going to go slowly via Gatwick. We're going to go that way. We go pretty much west. West is best. 270. Now let's see. I'm trying to figure out as well, guys, what this GSX is about, because it is in fact it's got this other setting, and I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, I'm gonna have to kind of stuck on the screen there. Ooh, don't know what I'm there. Anyway, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 because I'm in VR. The only counting like that is because I'm counting down the switches from on the keyboard, so we can see what we are. So EG. London Luton, EGGW, London Luton Airport. I was going to get that one. That's 7.1. Let's see what happens when we click on it. Request the icing, request suitable parking, request. Oh, so you can contact them. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's really cool. Yeah, okay, so I got that now. I'm kind of getting what that is. So before you get to the airport, you can request a suitable gate and parking when you're on sort of way before final, I suppose. So the co-pilot could be doing that, and then he can be working out his route, pretty much taxiways and that. I get the taxiway map up there. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's got a bit of trim up attitude there. What's the airspeed like? Well, I could probably give it a bit more beans, I suppose. Well, folks, I bought the SLC self-loading cargo. I wanted to try and show you that, but it sort of like kept asking me to put my password in and my serial number in, and my password and my serial number and my password and serial number. I got fed up with it, and I had to reinstall Windows, and now I go and put my serial number and that in. It doesn't recognise it and says, "Are you sure you're putting it in right?" And I've emailed them, and they keep saying, "Oh no, it is right," but it obviously doesn't work. So obviously they don't want me to promote their product on YouTube, so I shall not. I recommend things. I do it all the time if I think they're good. Not that I'm affiliated to anybody or anything like that, because I'm not. Just if I like it and I think something's really good, then I'll definitely big it up to people. like I would definitely big up Pilot to ATC. Yes, it's a pain in the arse sometimes, but that's only if you use Windows 11. I would not recommend it for anybody who's got Windows 11. Okay, but the reason being is because Windows 11 has an issue with vocal recordings and drivers and stuff like that. I've been up to date with everything's up to date and wild and wonderful. However, when you set up your Pilot to ATC or your voice attack, which is another one, your HCS voices, it just doesn't work. It just, you're saying it doesn't understand you, the signal's really low, there's nothing you can do about it, and you get blue screen of death all the time, just on Windows 11, which I found. And that was down to Steam VR. So there's another thing to be aware of. Don't have your Steam VR starting with your flight sim. If you're using things like OpenXR or anything else really, or LOD, just don't have it running unless you only run Steam if you're running the game from Steam. But there's a better setup than that anyway. There's a virtual Steam, I can't remember what it's called now. Steam, blah, 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 blah. Another one you can download, and it's a Steam streamer VR for like streaming and stuff like that. Because if I switched out of this and went into virtual desktop and Steam, this other one is great as it is, but if I go to Steam VR, you get that effect when you're looking around, and it's bloody awful. That out by now, because it's annoying that you have to run other programs to try and get that program working, really, isn't it? Well, look, we're just going to skip across the top of these trees here. We're looking pretty good. We are getting there. We're not on track yet, but I'm not really talking to ATC at the moment. I'm just talking to you guys, eh? So let's go over there and just kind of meet our flight plan a bit. Right, let's have a look outside and see if my system crashes. That looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? And this is this is from this model is actually from Flight Sim TO. This Air UK aircraft, the paint liveries, it looks really good. They've done a really great job. So great big thumbs up to them on that. It looks really cool. I like that. It looks nice. It looks like the real one, brilliant. Yeah, so she's this is the Shorts 360. I've actually been on one of these in real life, and sat not just ironically. I could show you if it will let me, and I'm going to try and turn around backwards because I can't really. I was actually sat. If I open that door, I was sat there, and the door was open, and I could see the pilot sat here, and it was quite cool. But there's one on YouTube, one of them flying one of these, and it's asleep. But you can see that it's really good. They've done the UK, and wow, man, I'm so impressed. And actually, it looks better because the other one that I had, the seats, the other aircraft, the seats were like different colour. They look really sort of naff, but those seats look really good, don't they? There we are. Look, there's the UK below us. I kind of wish I could get a real plane, really, and fly a real plane again, and just have an endless supply of food and fuel, and just fly around the world in one of these, just forever, and a bed in the back, and somebody else fly while I'm asleep. Every day you wake up a totally different country. Wouldn't that be nice? The problem is all the countries are sort of tied together now, aren't they? Somehow, some bloody read up. I think when some people talk about the World Economic Forum and that, they sort of ones that rule the world is because they've got loads of money, and money gives them the right to just do what they want. But when you think about it, it's obvious they do when you hear what they talk about. And all the countries are doing this, like this ULEZ thing, the cameras everywhere and facial recognition, and they're all trying to get like China. And what is China? China's a communist state. They're all on a credit system and credit score, social credit score, and they get named and shamed, and basically it's just one big prison. And they're trying to make the world the same thing. That's how I see it. But like I say, I'm getting old now, so it doesn't really matter. I'll be dead and buried before bloody, you know, before it really bothers me that much. But not to say I wouldn't stand up and fight for the right, and for the future of the youngsters. But they've got to learn to as well, to not, mummy and daddy ain't going to wipe your bum. You're going to have to stand up for yourselves, kids, guys, and whatever age you are. Just turn around and say no, enough is enough, and start doing your what's right, and writing to your politicians, writing to the even if it's the police, write to the police if you think there's something going on, and make sit there and do a peaceful protest that you want to be part of this World Economic Forum or the World Health Organisations. Give away your sovereignty so they can make up absolutely anything they want and call it a pandemic, and they can tell you to shut your house inevitably for like forever while they just build their nice houses around the world somewhere nice, and just build a massive big wall like they were in Germany, East and West Germany, around everybody else. You guys stay in that part of the world, the rest of the world is ours. Psychopaths. I don't even actually think they're human, to be honest. Right. Okay, so it's Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo is with you at 13,400.
Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo radar contact.
Right, so we've got to meet that one in a minute. So let's start heading towards that point there. Now, please do watch and please like and share my videos. The reason being is I like doing this, but I'm sure I've got a friend of mine and he flies, and all these programs I've slowly introduced him to them, and he's slowly getting into it to like now Beyond ATC program coming out. But I've got to be honest, I mean there is so much more to Pilot to ATC. It's just a shame it's not in VR, because if it was in VR I don't think I'd ever upgrade, because you learn what you've got to say. Okay, sometimes it asks you to repeat, but that's usually because you haven't, well, I haven't, because I've recently installed Windows 10 again, because Windows 11 was crap. I haven't done my speech recognition properly, and besides that, I mumble like hell anyway. So it's good, it gets my dictation, or my, what they call it, elocution. I should take elocution lessons, or electrocution lessons as my mum used to call it. You can't speak proper, you need electrocution lessons. She was a diamond, my mum. God rest your soul, mother, I love you. And you, Dad. But anyway, to virtual reality, it's really cool. The programs I use, if anybody wants to see how to set them up even, and you do a talk through, if I get enough people to sort of reply to this video, I will do another one like the Pilot to ATC, which if you look on my cockpit on YouTube, there's a video on there, or if you type in Pilot to ATC easy way, easy setup or something, if you go there it tells you how to set it all up. That's me telling you. I've just like I say, I got all that bit sorted, and now I'm just getting into the GSX airport setups and how to get that done. And when you sort of open your Pilot to ATC, sadly in non-VR, it gives you the taxiways, and some people are actually doing these things for the aircraft. If you've got GSX like this one, you didn't have the doors wouldn't open, the passengers wouldn't get in and stuff, and I'm yet to see if that works. But it also gives you the parkways and the taxiways and the stands at different airports. And as it happens, I've actually got it set up for the airport that we're going to, so I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if it's going to work, but it should be quite interesting to see if it works. I'm just going to change my... If anybody knows how to deactivate this IPD thing, because it sort of like does that. Look, and that's not what I said here, and it keeps changing. I go like that, like it's nice and clear, and then the next minute, if I move my headset for a little bit, it adjusts it back and puts it in what it thinks, and I don't like this natural IPD adjustment when it's adjusting it incorrectly. So it's another whinge, like a bit of a whinge I am, me, bit of a whinge. But do follow my YouTube channel, it's Bob K as well. You'll like that because you do a bit of flight sim on it, and also make it more funny because I do like a rally thing as well, which is actually quite good. It's quite funny, really. I'm late for work, me. I'm going on a rally car. It's really cool. A local cadet or something. But that's right. I like doing that as well. I'm getting into virtual reality things. It's probably because you can be what you want in virtual reality, can't you? I mean, you can't turn the clock back till you get old. You're old, and that's it. But I'm 15 going on 60. Oh, can't you tell? Yawning. Alright, so let's just go in. Go do something. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rob K from the flight deck. I hope you're enjoying your flight so far. We're currently going to start turning down south now, so, you know, heading towards where your destination. We've come to sunny Jersey, I do believe. Hope you're enjoying it so far, and, you know, thank you for flying with us. I'll keep you informed once it gets a bit bumpy, because the weather looks like it's going to be a bit worse down there. Those big fluffy things, I can't remember what they're called, but those things, apparently they're a bit dodgy if you go through them, so we're going to try and sit above them for now. And hopefully we'll let you know what's happening a bit later on in the flight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Cabin crew, prepare for emergency landing. I'm only joking. Can you imagine that? Sit back and enjoy the flight. Cabin crew, prepare for an emergency landing. Oh, that's not going to be fun. It definitely would not be fun, eh? A nasty crash the other day, wasn't there? That on the runway, that was sad, wasn't it? People going there to rescue people and end up pulling onto the runway. I'm still pretty sure that's going to be a air traffic control issue, that, and a pilot issue at the same time, because it seems as though the pilot wasn't actually cleared. He was cleared onto the holding point, and he actually went onto the threshold and started ready to roll. But surely the ATC would have seen that. Well, no, they didn't, because he didn't have the aircraft wasn't equipped with a position report thing, eh? So they would not have seen it. They would have just relied on the pilot, I suppose. And you wouldn't see that at night time coming in. It's just, it could have been so much worse, though. I mean, look at when you look at the Canary Isles, when they were the two massive jets colliding in the fog. That was so sad. That you couldn't see. It was foggy, wasn't it? Well, I'm going to try to go to the left a bit more, try and get us back onto that. Oh. I've only got a mouse, a Mac, or an iPad. I haven't done it. I probably am going to set it up again. I used to run the actual screen from the flight simulator just in the iPad, using that program. The DME is 11000. So I'm just going to change on nav 1 now for a second on the radio frequency. I'm going to put that 11000. I'll put that in, and that should show me now. See what's happened, because I've just changed that. I'm going to lower my seat a bit for you guys, and you can see what happens when I've done that. See, once you put the nav in, it comes up as well. See, shows you there 6 nautical miles. I won't start counting down. 6.02 to that point there, which is a DME. See that? DME only. It's 38 nautical miles away. So it's telling us, it's giving us a countdown until we actually reach that DME. So that's it's a good way of finding this. If you're a bit lost and you can't, you know, if you're a bit foggy and you're like now, you're above the clouds and you can't see anything, or you're in the clouds, it's quite handy to see that. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That's getting us pretty much on the flight plan now, isn't it? And then what we can do is we can go like this with this one and follow the aircraft. I must ask him if there's a follow the aircraft thing on this. You've got to keep moving it. I thought there must be a setting. Oh, it's got dark. So I thought we'd just gone for a cloud. So I said it's quite handy, isn't it? Yeah, going for clouds now, so. Let's try and change our, I think it's that one. Let's set that one going the same way. ADF. Automatic direction finder, I think that is. Right, yeah, so that was a little bit of ice starting on the windscreen there. I can see that. It's just a little bit going through those clouds, you see. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request flight level 160.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, climb and maintain flight level 160.
Roger, flying Flybird 345, climbing flight level 160. Thank you. Right, so set that to 160. Luck of the Sear. And then you put altitude select, and it should, in theory, slowly edge us up, I think. It's kind of like a level change. Hopeful anyway, because like I say, I'm just getting used to this now. Well, that's a hold. I think that's a select. That will take us up. What we could do though, we can actually disengage the autopilot for a second and just climb us up to flight level 160. Flybird 345 is with you, climbing to flight level 160. We are 3 nautical miles away from the Norrie VOR.
Aircraft calling tower, say again with your call sign.
Flybird 345 is with you, climbing flight level 160, heading 210, approximately 2.2 nautical miles away from the Norrie VOR.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, this is Stansted Tower on 123.8, go ahead.
That's the problem, so you can't really do your announcements like that because they don't really understand it, but I suppose that new pilot thing, air traffic control thing, should be pretty damn good really. Right, we're going to be going to and a past in a minute, isn't it? So let's get that back onto the track again. Get that back onto track. That there. We'll go back to that one. And put that back on there. And we switch that back on. We're at 14.2. We'll keep flying hello 3210. Right, okay, let's make sure that's automatic on, that's automatically on, that's automatically on, and in full boost on, that's fine. Right, so let's maintain. We'll climb up to flight level 160. turn that one there to that one there, sorry, that one there to that heading, and that is approximately where we want to be. So we go like that, and we turn that one to 195 as well, like that, and then we put the autopilot on, and that's 15.2, 15.3, and that's pretty good. Slightly off the beaten track there, but let's get us started the heading. I'm kind of getting to the grips of this. It's not 100%. So I'm trying to set my heading bog up there, and it's not actually turning. So I'm going to fly it that way, and then I'll just click hold once I'm on there. 16.3, too high now. Should have turned on my buzzer there, really, shouldn't I? The altitude announcement thing. Anyway, okay, we're okay. Not that bad, okay, we're doing alright, I think. I'd like to see if the heading is 195, that's 195, my heading's 195, let's see if I can do it from here. No. Altitude, vertical speed, altitude, one of those is going to be heading. Can't, okay, that must have been it then, and that must be one of those. Yeah, I'm actually doing this using the Bravo throttle, just pressing the buttons to see what's, see if I can find the nav button really, because I can't really find it at the moment. Gotta go in here, must set it up, make sure it's on stage. Not kind of let me do it in a minute, is it? Doesn't it matter though, we're actually doing alright. So let's just continue. This thing I'm working on, let me see here, this is the GNS PMGS50, and the website's pmsfs50.com. And this is a really good program. You can have a free version of this, or you can have the payware version. The payware obviously got a lot more things in it, like in the menus and options and stuff. But it really is a good little program. It's so helpful, because you can, like, where I am now. See, I know I've got it on here. It tells me a heading, but on this one it does it as well. So I could change where I want to go. If I change it on here, it will actually change the route. This one here would actually give me a different thingy. So if I press there like that, it's actually a 193 heading. So if I turn my someone there, I'll go to the one below it, turn that back to 193, and I'll just click that one more switch, and I'll go like that. Then that will both should go to 193. That'll put us on the correct heading according to the Sky4Sim. And if you don't like it too bright, you can change Sky4Sim, which I like that really. You can have it more realistic like that, or you can have it like that if you want. It shows you where you are, look at that. Basingstoke. So if you're in Basingstoke at the moment, just have a look up. You probably won't see much if you're above the clouds. Talking about, make sure my passengers have got something to eat. Let's give them duty free.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be passing through with food and drink. Please check the magazine in front of you for the full menu, as well as our amazing duty-free offers.
I'm going to get rid of her, because she's like too chilled out, really, eh? Let's get somebody else to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you now use your laptop computers, please remember all electronic devices must remain in airplane mode for the duration of our flight. In a few moments, your flight attendants will be in the cabin to serve you. If you would like to look over beverage selections as well as prices, please pick up the menu card in your seatback pocket. Even though your flight attendant will be up and moving about the cabin, the captain has requested that you please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until he turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. We now invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
Right, so we're doing quite well. It's quite a long flight, this, for a little aircraft. I suppose I could maybe speed it up a bit more. I'm going to go too fast, though. I'm trying to save fuel, eh? You know, you've got to think about the company and stuff like that, how much money they're making. We're paid by the hour, aren't we, dude? Dude? Oi! You're not listening to ABBA again, are you? With those headphones on? You got ABBA on, or I can hear it. Let's go down. Listening to ABBA, look. No, listening to me, you. Doesn't matter. Anyway, that's going to be the next thing, because they got this bit. I don't know. I'm going to say this because I had a great experience on the day, and it was so absolutely brilliant. I couldn't believe it, and I am absolutely blown away with artificial intelligence. And I think this one thing that I did the other day, I loaded this chat thing up, and I was actually chatting to artificial intelligence, and I really sort of like good questions at it to see what they'd come back with. And after 20 minutes, I think it was probably the most intellectual and great conversation I've ever had with anything or anybody, because they was like didn't agree with everything I said. Like, I like the way of looking at it. However, what about this? All right, could be this, and this could be that. It was quite a good conversation, and I thought, I want some of that now, but with voice activated, but in a cockpit like this. But actually, the pilot is scanned into the airplane as well. So like having a proper co-pilot, and you can talk to him as well. Like when you got a long flight like this, you can say, "Can you anti-ice on?"
Anti-ice is on.
And things like, we get towards Eastleigh now, so that's let's look at the VOR on that one there. Let's see, maybe that's got a VOR, DME. Zoom in a bit. With that one there, which is 11335. So we 113 on the DME, 113, and it was 35. As I go 35, watch the dials change and a number. See that? It's telling me we've got to a heading of 021, and the VOR is actually to where that heading. Oh, I can't see it really, it's a bit dark in here, but yeah. So that's what we need to do. So we will, in fact, carry on like that. So we're going to switch that then to the frequencies, get ready for our next frequency. We're going to change that one there to a heading at 210, and the actual heading is 195 to get there. So, well, let's get that to there to 195. We'll switch back our heading bug again, same much as that one, and that's about 195, so that should get us pretty much direct to where it's going to be. The range is 195. That's the SAM VOR, and we've got EGHI there. So what we're going to do is we're going to what we could do is we could do this. Let's have a look and see, because this kind of worked the other day. I'm trying to remember if it works on this one or the other one. I think it might be this one, because I know Pilot to ATC actually does. You just click on the airport and it gives you the frequencies of the airport. It doesn't do on that one. Does it do it on this one? Oh yeah, tower is 118205. So we're going to tune our COM 1 to 118 to 20. And we're going to contact tower. Tower, this is Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request transition through your airspace. .18205, 18220. It's cool. Tower, this is Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, radio check.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, you are loud and clear.
Flybird 345 is with you at flight level 160, descending flight level 160. Request transition through your airspace. Right, so you can see, you can really get quite into it. Sometimes they answer you.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, no altimeter information available for your area. Clear to transit airspace.
Good transit airspace, thank you very much. For Flybird 345, 31 Victor Bravo.
31 Victor Bravo, good afternoon.
Flybird 345, please affirm score code. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, can you confirm score code? Flybird 345, sorry, Flybird 31 Victor Bravo is with you, squawking 6062. Well, this is quite a long flight, this actually, longer than I thought it would be. Probably dark by the time we get there. Okay, so let's put this back onto the aircraft to see how far we're off track now, because we were chatting. That's not doing bad. We are slightly to the left of the route. I suppose we could maybe give it a do. Try and get it to be a bit more accurate. I'm going over the Isle of Wight now. Ah, Southampton that was, wasn't it? Cool. Co-pilot is in charge of the ding-dong, which is a bit annoying really. Beacon lights, I better put them on really. At least that anti-collision lights are on, that's okay. Where's the ding-dong? Passenger compartment, I can't find it on here. So I'm not going to touch anything really because we're actually in the air and it's actually working, so, but all these buttons do something or other. We're going to put some de-ice on the props soon when we start landing, because we're going over the Isle of Wight at the moment. You can't really see very much. Like, that's me though. That's a lovely, like, if you obviously if you're in VR, then it's much better than what you see. I mean, even that's quite cool, but it's probably a bit too dark. So let's make it daylighty, so you can see a bit more. Oh, that's it'll slowly bring those into graphical beauty, no doubt. To change the clouds. They're very cool, these clouds, aren't they? I'm using a program called actually I think it's running, I'll double check now. It's running. So the programs we've actually got running is got running the DLSS swapper. Also running at the same time as all that, we've got the dynamic LOD running too. Okay, so seemingly we've actually got two of those. I don't know why that is. Connection, that seems to work. And that seems to work. I don't know why I've got two running, but I'm not going to stop it because it seems to be doing a job. Well, actually, I could try turning one off and see how crap it goes, couldn't I? Still got one working. Well, I had two working there. That actually seemed to make it better, didn't it? I had two LODs. Oh my god, that is much better, I think. Yeah, two LODs. You don't need both of them running. So that made my clouds look a bit thingy, and it's actually really smooth now, isn't it? So yes, you be careful when you click it and don't start it, because you can start it twice. So I was running the LOD twice then. Yeah, fun and games. Right, rather than sort of like take up everybody's day and like bore everybody to tears, I need to that's great, we're flying over the Isle of Wight. But see, I'd never have known that. Can you imagine without having this, like the Skyfire Sim and the other one? I would never have known, like, with looking down where I am, you know. I would have just like clouds, I can't see anything else, but you see how wonderful it is. Look at this Microsoft 365, we're glad you're here, just go away. Isn't it great technology, the way it's just like imprisoned everybody? You know, I mean, I'll tell you what the answer is, it's just throw your bloody phones away, guys. Honestly, I think if you think about it, in my day, if somebody wanted to get hold of me, they'd just have to go and find me. Just turn your phones off, turn them off, unless you want to use them. Yeah, because that's what it's like in China, right? Everybody's sort of followed by their phones, and they're like, you cross the road at the wrong place, and you'll get a £10 fine. Well, I'm going to leave you in the aircraft because I need to go to the toilet. So autopilot is on, set, and we're going the right way, so we'll just stay on that flight, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hi guys. Sorry, hope your screen ain't gone blank. Continue. Back into VR. Oh, I'm a bit high now. My head. Oh, this is drafty. I better put my press my space bar. I think. Probably back to where I was. It's kind of a bit far away now, isn't it? That's about right. That'll do. Right, I think it looks like I got a friend of mine, a car outside. His Mercedes is parked outside, and it looks just like he's identical. In fact, what if you're trying to get? Can't bloody hear him because my phone's battery's probably flat. So no, it's not flat. So it might not be him then. Ready to rock. No, I don't think it was him. I got a message anyway. Missed call. Cool that. Yeah, my website's my cockpits on my cockpits, guys. So if you want to go and have a look, that's where it is. You probably know that because you probably found that now. Eh? Anyway, so I suppose I could do a Facebook page, I suppose. Yeah, this is it's changed the resolution again now. I think it actually looks pretty cool. But I'm just going to check my eyes and see if my eyes are in the right place because I did in fact take them off. So let's just have a look. 67, 64.5 is about right, maybe. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, it looks okay. Right, so, did I contact that tower? I did, yes. So, I might go to the next tower in a minute. Make sure, just going to zoom out on that one there a bit. We are slightly off the beaten track, we're going to be 207. So I'm going to change my heading, which is that one, to 207, like so, and I'm going to change my heading bug to the same, like so that should take us, meet the point now. Right, so we're going to go via that way, which is going to go to that point, Lelna. So we go to Lelna. So we're going to look and see on this one if there's any more. Oh, move it up. My mouse pad is terrible. We'll zoom it out a bit and do it that way. It'd be easier, wouldn't it? Right, so we're flying the flight plan. This is kind of almost like VFR really, we're meeting the waypoints as we go. And the heading to reach that waypoint is... Actually, we might go and land in Alderney, because I want to see if I've done the actual... installed it properly. I wonder if we can go land at Alderney first. That'd be quite a challenge. I've never done an ordinary landing in this one. It's a stall aircraft, so it should be able to do it. Right, so over the channel. So we're going to get down because we're at like 16,000 feet. We're probably going to overfly it, aren't we? The weather looks quite good down there anyway. But look where we're going. It looks like it's going to be quite foggy there. Well. Yeah, this is at this altitude. I'm flying through these clouds. I am so impressed with that guy. Thank you very much for, taking the time and effort to share this with other people. This is so much better. I was literally, those clouds were literally judder, and it was like, look, my head was going the old shuttering a bit. I mean, I'm not getting sort of any shutter, and I'm actually recording on the Pico as well, so that sort of takes a bit of power up. So I think I should go to Alderney now. So what we're going to do is we're going to request to go to Alderney. Right, so Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request direct to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
31 Victor Victor Bravo. Sorry, I cannot find the requested destination with code 2 Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. Say request again.
My fault, I said it wrong. So you got to remember to say things right. Flybird 345, request direct, Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. Don't think I heard that because I didn't hear it on my radio. Flybird 345, request direct, Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. Right, I heard a bleep, so she must have heard it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into this one. I'm going to go to there. I'm going to go to flight, airports, and we're going to put it in this there, and we're going to type in Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. I'm going to press enter like that, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at the frequencies, and the frequency of the tower is 12045. So I'm going to put that onto my COM1 radio, which is down here. They go 120.45, and we'll see if it's right, see if that's the active frequency. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request descent to flight level 100.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, descent and maintain flight level 100.
Roger, Flybird 345, descending to flight level 100. Request direct, Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. Right, so let's see what's happening around here then. To get myself comfortable. I've kind of got my little cockpit a little bit twisted at the minute. It's just sort of like I'm looking out the side window here. Well, let's get that back a bit. That's about right. Move your head back. That's not too bad. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request frequency change.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo. Frequency change approved. Report when back on frequency.
Roger, Flybird 345 will report back on frequency. Right, now we need to do is switch the two frequencies over, contact ordinary. Flybird 345 is with you, descending to flight level 100. Request flight following at Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, repeat request with destination airport identifier.
Flybird 345, request direct, Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. With you, descending 10,000 feet, 31 Victor Bravo.
31 Victor Bravo, good morning.
Yeah, I must touch.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, expect the JSY1 Whiskey arrival with Palelma transition for the straight-in approach to runway 26 at Southampton. Contact London Control on 118.47. Have a good morning.
I don't go Southampton now. Alderney Tower, Flybird 345, request flight following.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, this is Jersey approach on 120.45. Please repeat your request.
Right, we'll ignore that one. Let's go to tower on 125.20. 125. Let's see which one it is. 0.20, because I think Jersey holds the controls the airspace anyway. So let's try. Hang on. Oh, we'll try that again. 125. Flybird 345 is with you, descending to 10,000 feet, request flight following. Flybird 345, request radio check.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, Sandown radio frequency is 119.27. You are loud and clear.
Okay, thank you Sandown Tower. Request frequency for Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, tower frequency is 125.35.
Roger, 125.35 for 31 Victor Bravo. 5.35. That's why. So you can actually ask them for tower frequency, whether it's right or not, to find out. Flybird 345 is with you at flight level 140, descending flight level 100, request direct to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha, make straight in, runway 28.
Aircraft calling tower, say again with your call sign.
I forgot my name, boy. Sorry, Flybird 31 Victor Bravo with you at 14,000, descending 10,000, request flight following.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, this is Alderney Tower on 125.35, please repeat your request.
That's fine. That's actually giving us the right frequency now. Flybird 345 is with you, descending to 10,000, request VFR landing.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, this is Alderney Tower on 125.35, please repeat your request.
Right, I must be asking something incorrect here. That's not their fault. I'm going to switch back frequencies now. Flybird 345, request direct Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
Aircraft calling tower, say again with your call sign.
Flybird 345, request direct Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. That's not 345, is it? 31 Victor Bravo. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request direct Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, cleared direct to Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
Roger, cleared direct Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. 31 Victor Bravo. Alderney Tower, this is 31 Victor Bravo with you, descending 10,000 feet, request visual approach, runway as of your choice.
31 Victor Bravo, good morning.
Morning. Right, so we're going to just disengage autopilot, which it actually is disconnected, so we're going to get our speed down a bit now. So we're going to start going down because we're literally right on top of Alderney. It's down there in those clouds. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the runways on the map here. So we're going to go to this one here, and we go back to there. Oh, nope, no one that open. A minute. Okay, let's go back a minute. Right, let's go to this one. There's no ILS. Okay, information at the airport. So what we got? We've got runway 2103, and the green is 03 or 08. So I'm taking it. It's one of those. So let's. There's Alderney down there. So we are quite high at the moment. Right. Alderney Tower. Request active runway at Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
Aircraft calling tower, say again with your call sign.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request active runway at Alderney.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, arriving and departing runway 08.
Okay. Flybird 345, thank you. Request landing clearance runway 08. Currently with you at flight level 110, descending to request 4,000. Okay, so let's going to go this down to 4,000 feet now. And what we're going to do here is we're going to switch that one, and this is going to turn, see this one here, this is dial, I'm going to turn that one down to 08. Okay, so that's 08 there. And I'll put my heading, which is the next one, which is that one, and I'll put that as 08 as well. So just gives me a double whammer of where I want to go. See, so I'm on a bit of a loop now, and I'll do a 360 and we'll get our altitude down. Oh, that was a bit too less on the throttles there. And then what you do, it's all going to be done, you know, like as realistic as we possibly can do it. Okay, and you go like that, like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final descent, we ask that you please return all seat backs and tray tables to the full upright and locked position. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin one last time to pick up all those service items. We do recycle here at Southwest Airlines, so we ask that you please pass all your recyclable items, newspaper purse, magazines, bottles, and cans to the bicyclists as we walk through the aisle. Thank you.
Put the anti-ice valves on as well. Okay. Alderney Tower request descent to 4,000 feet. Alderney Tower, this is Flybird 345, request descent down to 4,000. Flybird 345 is descending to 4,000. Alderney Tower, Flybird 345, radio check. It sometimes does this, which is a bit of a pain really, because you don't know if it's connected or not, because you don't hear that doot. But I've got a bit of a dicky cable. Flybird 345, radio check. My pilot 280C just gone offline, so I'm just going to connect it back up again. Yeah, I think it did. I think it just went. I think my internet just took a poo. Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo, radio check.
Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo, you are loud and clear.
Yeah, Alderney Tower, Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo. Request straight in runway 08.
Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo, radar contact. Visual straight in approved.
Right.
All 5 mile final for runway 08, descend to flight level 070.
Descending flight level 070, we'll report on final for runway 08 for 3-1 Victor Bravo. Right, so we've got clear for a visual approach on runway 08. This is where it kind of gets fun now, so let's have a look at that. And I get my mouse back into the right screen, and we go take this one, and we go like I said. That's Alderney. And we go back to the map view for a moment. Right, and we zoom in. Look at this. And let's see, we've got a nice little ADF there of 383. So where's the ADF on this one? I think the ADF is 383, and I can't remember where it is. Oh, that'll be right. It's okay, 383. So I'll leave that, because I've not got a clue where it is on this aircraft. There's a little thing that's got an ADF button on it, and there's a little numbers. 383, I think that's it down there, I do believe. So let's change that to 383. It takes a lot of spinning, doesn't it, guys? I wonder if I can do it from here. I think I've got ADF set on here. Let's have a look. Bear with. ADF. Did I set my ADF on here? ADF 1. Let's have about 383. 383. Okay, so we'll do it that way then. See it down here, 383, oh, 96, doesn't like spinning it too fast. Right, that's it, set. Right, okay, so, as you can see, the weather's not the best, and we've got a visual approach on runway 08. I have got my stuff set up to do a visual approach on runway 8, so what we're going to do is we're going to fly around this way. First of all, down to Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo is descending down to 4,000.
Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo, good morning. Hawk 1200.
Set transponder 1200.
Check.
Flybird 31
Checked.
Victor Bravo radar contact.
Right, so I'm going to put the nose latitude up a bit now. I'm going to little trim the nose up. I've got all the knees over there to our left-hand side. We're cleared to go in on runway 08, so that's going to be out this way. I'm going to turn around. It's a visual approach anyway, so we'll do a 5 mile final. So you can see Alderney just breaking through the clouds over there to our left-hand side. Right, so let's get our airspeed down to 120 knots at the moment. Still quite fast. So the nose up a little bit, get my airspeed down. And I did say on here somewhere, flaps setting, talk, flaps setting, extend flaps at, right, I'm just going to move over to the co-pilot side, because normally I'd have to ask my colleague, the co-pilot, to, or whoever's flying really, to go and have a look. So we're going to have a look here and see what it says. It says flaps, extend flaps 148 knots to for 815, 35, 125 knots. So we can do flaps to, well, up to 148 knots to 8, so that's fine. So we can do that, man. That's not like a worry. So 5, so 5, and I'll get our airspeed down nicely because we're under that. 120. I'm going to go back over and have a look because I'm not 100% sure. Let's get my airspeed down nicely, though, isn't it? So let's have a look. Lowest airspeed is 138 knots, so we can go full flaps right to flaps 35, 125 knots. So that's cool. Right, so that's sorted out. So we've got to know what I'm doing now. Right, so airspeed is 120, so we can actually go another launch of flaps. And then I'm going to put my prop up. The landing lights should be on. I'm going to go and just have a quick peep on my co-pilot side because he's not here at the moment. So we go over here and have a look. Next time I might get my co-pilot Shane to come and join us. Yeah, that's it. That's fine. We're all on, set, ready. Look at that. It's a lovely. It's a visual approach. This is cool. We got the harbour there on the side, on the right hand side, down to 3,900. Flybird 345 descending down to 2,000. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo descending 3,000. Right, let's get ourselves a little bit over this way for a second. It's a nice big boat down there, isn't it? Nice. This is actually quite clear. This is not bad. It's a tiny bit, a tiny bit jittery, but not like noticeable. It's actually a great experience. It's far better than it was. And I'm recording, and I can't believe we've had a flight that long, and it hasn't crashed the desktop since I started turning off my, which I've told a few people on Facebook that have asked these questions. And not that I know everything, but I did figure it out. That basically stumbled upon it. It's Steam VR. If you've got Steam VR running and you're running anything else at the same time, like another VR thing, it automatically kicks in Steam VR. So you've got to turn it off in your startup menu. Make sure that it's set to turn off, so not turn on until you actually click it to turn on, because that was causing a conflict between the two. How about that? Would have believed it. 12 months it's taken me getting that blue screen of death. I've reinstalled Windows. I've done everything. And it's actually seemingly to be that. What's our airspeed? Gear down. We can put gear down in a minute. Flybird 345 is on downwind. Right, so let's have a look on this one. Let's just do. There's a settings thing here. I think it might be this one. With a nav aids, airport AICO code, just have that on really, be helpful. With helipad, with ATC services, with weather reports, yes please, should have that on really. Okay, righty ho then, looking pretty good. That's down altitude now, down to 2,500, cool. Now there isn't actually an ILS frequency I didn't see on this airport, so it just gives you the DME, the 383, range 75 miles. We're going to have to land quite slow at this airport because it's only got a little runway, it's only a little airport, so let's have a look. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. Right, so we're going to go up there and then we're going to turn back, and hopefully, all going well, we'll be able to sort of track our way into the airport. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit on this one because this is really quite handy once you get your mouse to work. Let's zoom in, and then it gives us a little bit more of a guide. We see all these points here, so we can actually pick those points to get us into the actual approach point. See, so we're going to fly. What's my airspeed? 110. That's okay. Air altitude is 1500. That's cool. I'm not going to lower than that. Let's mix up the fuel a bit. Put the prop angle up, so we can get ourselves around. We'll take a slow turn around like this, have a look, landing into the sunshine, which is going to be great fun, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll be shortly landing at Alderney Airport, so please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened, and you know, it's a good time now if you've got two children to choose which one when the oxygen mask drop, to choose which one you like the most. Oh, I even make myself laugh, I do. I shouldn't do that really. Right, okay, so that looking good. Landing gear down. Gear down. It's a bit of a drag, that's going to get our nose up a bit, airspeed down a bit, isn't it? Right. De-ice off.
Anti-ice is off.
Okay, air intakes. We need those on. Let's have a look. I'm just going to get my mouse back into the screen so I know what I'm doing. Let's see, there it is. I need my mouse to this because I haven't got these wired up to switches yet, so I don't need those intakes off and come off. Okay, won't come off. That one won't come off. It's broken. Put that into the logbook, mate. Half these buttons don't want to work, mate. Okay, intakes on, intakes off. That one doesn't want to turn off, we look where I'm going really. That doesn't matter, they're on. So they would de-ice the air intakes. Oh, that's better. Right, okay, just a little bit of a thingy. There's the airport, right? Flights, ladies and gentlemen, or would you like to just do it the night and see what it is? Because it's there anyway. Right, I'm going to get myself in a nice flying position at the moment because I'm kind of like chilled out at the moment. My pedals are too far away, and you need your pedals to control your rudder. Flybird 345 is on 5-mile final for runway 08.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo cleared to land runway 08.
Cleared to land at runway 08 for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo. Right, so good, concentrate a bit now. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request a weather report at Echo Golf Juliet Alpha for landing.
31 Victor Bravo, sorry, weather for your location is not available. Say again, weather request with airport code.
Flybird 345 request weather at Echo Golf Juliet Alpha.
Aircraft calling tower.
Doesn't matter, we're going to land now anyway, so normally you'd ask that. Flybird 345 request weather at Echo Golf Juliet Alpha. It's a bit red, we're a little bit kind of like, it's white and red. I'm actually slight off the beaten track there if you look at our thingy there, because I'm not actually showing off. So I've got an ILS frequency, so it won't give me the bars, but that's runway 08, which is there. And that's the runway anyway, so we can see it. We've got just one red, kind of a bit faster, not a lot of flaps. This is going to be a really scary one, but I've got full flaps, so it's a short runway. So, but this is a short, so it's got bloody good brakes on it and a good reverse. So hopefully this will be a good landing. Hopefully, a little bit high at the moment. You see the two white. This should be white. A bit high, a bit low. That's better. That's on the glide slope. I'm going to skip these trees here. We're going to go back down to this. I'm going to get down and try and get it touched by those piano keys, because it's going to be quite a tight one. 80 knots and down. Whoa, come on, get it down, get it down. You've got to stop yet. Whoa. And brake and reverse thrusts.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo exit runway when able.
Roger, Flybird 31 Victor Bravo will exit runway when able. Request a taxi to the gate.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo
contact ground.
Orderly ground on 130.5 for taxi clearance.
Going to 130.5 for taxi clearance for Flybird 345. Ground, this is Flybird 345, request taxi to the gate.
Aircraft calling ground, say again with your call sign.
This is Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request taxi to the gate.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, taxi to ramp 3 via taxiways Alpha.
Taxiing to ramp 3 via taxiways Alpha for Flybird 345. Retract flaps.
Retract flaps.
Yeah, retract flaps. Landing lights off, please. Which is one of these, I do believe, actually. I think I might do that because I don't think I've got that. You can actually, with you, if you actually want to spend the time and the effort, you can actually get these him to do these things, like the landing lights and switches. The thing is, if I set them on with my friends here and we're doing it together, it's not so much fun because it's taking workload off of them as well. But yeah, this is very impressive. It's a little bit jittery, but I tell you what, I'm over impressed with it. It's, you can live with it. I'm looking at the line rather than the land jittering in the background, but I suppose maybe there might be a way of doing that by taking something down on the thingy. So I don't think at the airport now. What we're going to do, because we landed here, we're going to nip off to Jersey now. So what we're going to do is Flybird 345 request to direct to Echo Golf Juliet Juliet. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo request taxi to runway 08.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo taxi to General Aviation parking via taxiways Alpha.
Well, now I've got to find my flight plan now, so just stop here for a second. Put the park brake on. It'd be interesting. I'm going to go to Jersey just because I can. Right, I've got the park brake on now, that's everything fine. Okay, so I'm just going to move my headset a second. I'm just going to put the flight plan in now. So I'm going to go new flight plan. I'm going to go from Echo Golf Juliet Alpha to destination is Echo Golf Juliet Juliet. I'm going to enter that and I'm going to auto plan the flight route. Pretty much a straight way of doing it. It's taking us right out there. I don't really want to go VFR. VFR is easier. Let's get away from the VVEV. Remove that one. I don't really want to go to that waypoint. It's too far out, really. Let's have a look. Okay, can't find find it. Okay, it's a runway midpoint, 30 turn to that one there, the final, onto the, okay, this one, we'll just, we'll change it, we'll get clearance, we'll file that. What we really need to do now is you need to find a weather station or the weather frequency is for this place. But sometimes to save yourself a bit of work, if you say with what am I saying? If you say with the voice attack, display air traffic control,
contacting ATC,
then it will go Alderney there, and you open that, and it should say taxi options like that, and it should depart out to the depart straight out really, ain't it, from runway 8. But now I'm just looking for the ground services. I'm actually looking, it's proven me a liar now, because sometimes it goes and it gives you the weather, but it isn't giving me that at the moment, so I have to find the weather frequency now, the ATIS at that airport. But hey, let's just, we know the weather because we came in tonight, eh? We did, didn't we? So we're going to go up to runway 08 now to take off, really, aren't we? Disengage parking brake. Disengage parking brake. Okay, I'll do it myself. Sometimes it listens and sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the aircraft, to be honest. But you can give it speeches in the program. I haven't done it yet, I must admit, I do confess I haven't really done it, but I'm going to get into it, so you can start giving it different announcements, and it will, you say something to it and it will actually change the switch in the cockpit for you, because there's some things like the ADF you want to be handy for it to say to tune the ADF to a certain frequency, like, or tune the radio to a certain frequency, but manually by talking it, which would be quite good really, wouldn't it? So, but it's only short runways. Set flaps for takeoff. Set flaps for takeoff.
Flaps for takeoff.
So I'm not saying it loud enough. But you've got to bear in mind, I'm not actually pressing a button with the voice attack. I'm not actually pressing, like saying press a button. I'm pressing a button when I talk to the air traffic control. So it only listens to my voice when I'm doing air traffic control. But the voice attack actually has its commands, which is really good. So it doesn't sort of, they don't interrupt each other. So which is really, it brings a lot to the realism side of thing. I know it's only a simulator and a game, but it really does. You could get quite wrapped up in it, and it does actually feel really, really real, to be honest. Especially in virtual reality, and especially when you learn what you've got to say and you know what you're doing. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, ready for departure, runway 28.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo.
26, sorry.
125.35.
Going to 125.35 for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo.
31 Victor.
Okay. Tower Flybird 31 Victor Bravo is at runway 26, ready for departure.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo cleared for takeoff, runway 08.
Set altimeter.
All done.
You sure? Set altimeter. Okay, set it. Leave that's already set. Let's find out if he's telling the truth. Shall we? Okay. Clear takeoff, runway 26. Flybird 341 Victor Bravo.
Aircraft calling tower, say again with your call sign.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo taking off, runway 26.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, you were garbled.
Doesn't matter. She knows.
Please
She
say
cleared me
again.
take off anyway. Let's have a look. Let's get this a bit faster. Would be nice. We can start lifting up soon. That's about right, I think. Just get us up about there. That's cool. Not too much of a steep one to get to this bloody stall. Okay, righty ho then. So we want to turn now, don't we, over there? Flybird 345 is climbing to 3,000 feet.
Aircraft calling tower, say again with your call sign.
Flybird 345 requests to climb to 4,000 feet. Now we've got our old flight plan in there, it's going to the same place, so we might as well meet that, which is heading on 182. So I'm going to select my settings on my 182, which is got that one there, that's 182, get that one there first. Always handy having that one because it actually gives you the numbers so you know exactly where you are. 182, oh, I overshot that a bit, didn't I? 79181, 182. And I set my heading up to 182 as well, because I'm actually going away from it at the moment.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, have a good morning. Frequency change approved.
Good day for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo. Good day. Frequency change approved. 31 Victor Bravo.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, contact Guernsey approach on 128.65. Have a good morning.
Okay, so we go 128.65. EGA approach up to 8.65. Why would you do that? Let's say again for Flybird 341 Victor Bravo. 128.65. We won't go 128.65, so I'm going to go JA approach. That's not right. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo is climbing to 4,000 feet.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, good morning. Expect runway 26.
Flybird 341 Victor Bravo, request direct to Echo Golf Juliet Juliet. That's filed.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, sorry, I cannot find the requested destination with code 2 Echo Golf Juliet Juliet.
I mustn't say 2 because it throws it out.
Again, please.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo heading direct Echo Golf Juliet Juliet.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, you were garbled. Please say again.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo request direct Echo Golf Juliet Juliet. I'm going to go by Sark out there, look, it's Sark. That's Herm, and that's Guernsey over there. So that's quite a good flight. We flew all the way down from where was it, Southampton? There was well, I can't remember now. I'll have to have a look after and see where we actually started off from. It's quite a long flight though, isn't it? It's good, and it's been quite impressive. It's still going. The weather looks a little bit well, probably a little bit worse for wear at the moment over there. So I'll get ourselves back on the actual proper route. Now we're going to try on this one. We're going to go try and find the ILS frequency for Echo Golf Juliet Juliet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that there and I'll hold this altitude 4,500. Put the altitude selector on. I'll put the autopilot on as well. And that should take us to 47. We're going to slow speed down a bit now. So right, while the aircraft is doing that, we're going to go into the Sky for Sim here, and then click on the bottom, and hopefully this time, maybe I've done something wrong and I haven't installed it properly or something, but normally it gives you the ILS frequencies and everything as well. So let's go to the ILS frequency for back airport. Information, that's Alderney anyway, I'm Alderney. When I go back, I'm on a bit to that way. Oh, I found the weather then, didn't I? Ha 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 ha. I want to get the frequency. I wonder if we're going to ask, this would be really interesting if you could ask the air traffic controller, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be going to work. There's a bit of lightning over there, so the weather's getting a bit worse over there, isn't it? Right, okay. Flight plan. Yeah, I think something's gone a bit skewy from my thingy at the moment. Let's try that again. Let's go back there. Let's go to flight plan. I'm going to go to next one, which I think is there. Okay. Right, it won't let me do that. Won't let me do it in this particular thing, but that's probably because I haven't really got it set up right and I'm doing something wrong. I don't think it's anybody else. I think it's my fault. I must have done something a bit skew-iff. Okay, so can't the weather stations. Well, there's Jersey in front of us. It's not VFR anyway. It's not IFR, so I think that's Jersey in there, isn't it? It was at the coast of France. You can see my left is probably France, isn't it? Oh no, it's Jersey ahead of us. Right, okay, so that's not a problem. Jersey approach, Flybird 31 Victor Bravo is with you, descending 4,000. Request flight following.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, roger.
Flybird 345, request active runway at Echo Golf Juliet Juliet.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, roger.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, request active runway Echo Golf Juliet Juliet.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, arriving and departing runway 08.
I thought it might be. Roger, Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, with you descending to 3,000, request VFR approach to runway 08. 31 Victor Bravo.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, roger.
That was a quick hop, wasn't it, guys? Right, so we're going to have to look at this one now, and we've already got that set to 07. I'm going to set that now, so 08. So I'm going to click on that one there, and I'll move that one there to... Oh, we got a wee problem. Right, okay. Right, that's nice having a bit of we got a malfunction here, guys. Okay, let's have a look. See what we've got. Is he got something's gone wrong? I'm not sure what it is. Make sure there's no de-ice and the engine number de-ice problem. That's what it was. Yes. Oh, we'll get a bit of a disengage autopilot. Thank you very much. I have control. Right, so we're gonna start malfunction on the aircraft there. So I have to disengage the autopilot. That was a bit of a weird one. I think it might have been a de-ice or something, icing on the right engine or something. It did drop down in pressure a little bit in T's and P's, but it seemed to be alright now. So I'm getting an awful trim up attitude thing here. So we've got flaps. Airspeed is down on 110, so we can get another notch of flaps. Say again for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, you are 11 nautical miles from Jersey. Radar service terminated. Contact tower on 119.45. Have a nice day.
Roger, going to 119.45 for Flybird 341 Victor Bravo.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, frequency is 119.45.
Roger, going to frequency is 119.45 for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo. I use a different code name, and I just keep sort of forgetting what I'm bloody doing, really. Right. So okay, we're getting 080. So I wish I could find the bloody ILS frequency, which really would be handy, but it's not allowing me to do so. So I'm kind of a bit peeved at that. Let's have a look. If I do that there and go there, and go to flight plan, I want to load a new flight plan. I want to go to flight plan EGSS, bin that. Okay, go back to flight plan. And I should be able to do it, but if I can't do it on here, I can do it on this one here. So what we do is we'll go to menu on this one, and we're going to go to back again. We'll go back again. We can do it on this anyway, can't we? Cleared in, eh? Message 143. That's about right, isn't it? Yeah, heading 143. Right, let's get ourselves down there. Oh. Oh. Right, okay, so this will be a bit difficult one. The weather's a bit worse, but I've got my my thingy set up for 09. It should be, in fact, because it's not. Oh, 08. It's Jersey, isn't it? That's right. Cool. Right. So we're going to just go back to the main one. I can put it on there and put the flight plan in by going to the menu, and then you go to airports. Where is it? Constraints. No, don't need that. Change fields. Authors up. No, there's another one. It's not allowing me to do it. Ah, there we go. Flight plan. Cancel. We're going to go to. You press the button there. That's the departure. That's fine. There's Guernsey over there, so I suppose we're going to go back to where we're going in. And what we need to do is go down to the arrival, which is down here to there, and it's runway load procedure. Okay, that's it. And we're going to the arrival. We're going to use the runway arrival there to runway 26. Level runway 26 is pretty much. No, I'm not going to do that one. Let's try the other one. Let's try the Flybit 3-1 Victor Bravo request. ILS approach runway 26.
Aircraft calling approach. Say again with your call sign.
Flybird 345 request a IFI approach.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, this is Guernsey approach on 128.65.
Now it says that and confuses you, but it's actually Jersey, so I don't know why it does that in the sim, but it actually does, so it can be quite confusing. So what we're going to do is just going to ignore that, and we're going to go on a visual approach on this. I've got my things as much as I can do. Can't put up the load arrival to runway load arrival. That'll do. Yeah, that's pretty good. But it's all right. We got it on there anyway. Let's go back to the map. It'll give us a better idea, won't it, when we go back to the map. Back to the map. There you go. Okay. It's taking us around that way. So what we're going to do is we are going to go the other way. Right, visuals are not the best. We're very high as well. Right, so let's set another notch of flaps, I reckon. Let's gear down. Right then. Let's do a little bit of a skew-ifty around here, and have a look at the boats over there, and then we'll get down through the clouds, and then we're going to go into land. Right, we're going to use the back onto the map a second. Just going to use the like that. I'm going to zoom into this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the if it comes up for me. It's probably not. Can't see one. Okay, well that's a bit of a sharp turning. Right, so we go around now. We're going to get back around this way. We're going to go flight out this way. And then we're going to come back round and go and land on runway 09. Well, that wasn't the best. I was too busy looking at my thing. This is why it's so much fun when you're flying these planes, because I'm trying to do everything yourself when you've actually got somebody with you and they know what they're doing. Then you concentrate on flying and your mate says like, yeah, you better drop down to this, and you get that, get your airspeed down there, set the flaps up for you. It's really like, you can understand why this, when you actually do the simulator and you get into the fun side of it and the flying, that you actually realise how hard it really is to get it right, you know. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in on a Charlie Foxtrot 08 onto Foxtrot Quebec 08 onto Juliet Mike 03 onto the final approach, and the approach on that airport. And we could use that one there if it would come up for me. Would it come up with me? There's not 5 mile final. Okay, so it's not going to come up, so I can't use a DME because I can't get it to bloody work. Obviously, normally I wouldn't be doing this. Somebody else would be setting the frequencies up and getting that done for me. I'm just trying to do absolutely everything. That's the direction finder on 329. So we can change that one there to 329. Actually, I can do it on here, on the ADF. Let's go up there, do it that way. ADF 329. Change that to 3. Oh. Set that. That's it. Right. I can't go with the phone. What's the? I think it was 11010. I think. I'm going to check the nav and see what that is and see what happens when I tune that to 11010. 11010. I think that's the ILS to runway 09. That kind of looked a bit better. Let's just switch back again. Well, that one's that one there. So this, according to this, we are going... No, it's not 110. Okay, it's 11050. I'll find it. Okay, 110. That's a SAM DME, and it is the. It's not that one. 11025. No, I think it's 11050. I think. Well, we'll soon find out anyway, because I've got it right behind us now, so let's go back and land, shall we? So much fun, isn't it, guys? Bit of a short there. The altitude's down to 2,000. Fly bird 3-1 Victor Bravo, descending to 2,800 feet. On crosswind.
Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo, frequency is 119.45.
Roger, 119.45 through 1 Victor Bravo. Let's have a look. I didn't change my frequency. Get to tower now. Contact tower. Tower, this is Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo is with you on crosswind. Flybird 345 is with you, descending 2,000 feet. Request we'll make straight in runway 09 VFR approach for Flybird 345. So you can see it's right. The weather out there at the moment, it's getting a bit like unfriendly out there. I'm glad we're landing now. But yeah, this is such a good little aircraft, so I recommend this one. And maybe you've enjoyed the flight with us today. It's been quite a long one. I don't think I've done a long one quite so long, because it's always been kind of crashing to desktop. So it's been pretty good. Turn on Flight Director.
Flight director is now on.
Landing checklist. Flaps for landing. Set flaps for landing.
Flaps for landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final descent, we ask that you please return all seatbacks and tray tables to the full upright and locked position. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin one last time to pick up all those service items. We do recycle here at Southwest Airlines, so we ask that you please pass all your recyclable items, newspapers, magazines, bottles, and cans to the flight attendants as we walk through the aisle. Thank you.
It's cool, isn't it? And I just realised, if you've got in your cab, if you've got your screen setting right, you can actually have the thing a bit lower here, actually 1,500, 1,200 feet. But it's a long final. Fly Bird 31 Victor Bravo is on 5 mile final to runway 08.
Aircraft calling tower saying
They gave me your call sign. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo is on final runway 08. That's not that bad actually. So I thought the weather would be quite bad. Look at that boat there. That looks good, doesn't it? Channel Island boats. This is Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. There's a little story about this one actually. When you come into Jersey here in real life, when you fly, that's my pilot voice. When you come in real life, as you get this one here, you get a little bit of an updraft on your on landing normally because of the hill that comes up here. So you got that updraft that comes up from the like little river thing there, a little lake if you want to call it that, and the wind blows up there and catches up underneath your wings. So you sort of sometimes get a bit of an exciting bumpy landing on this. Set flaps full. We are going in the right one. We are very fast though, but mate, this is a start. This is a short. This is good. Now this is, hopefully I'll land this and then crash it, and we can see if this GSX actually works, can't we? 110 knots. That's quite fast, really, but we'll be right. We've got a long runway. It's not like the Alderney one, which is really short. So touch down halfway and we'll still stop. Okay, that's kind of a bit late, really. I think. We'll get it down really, Rob. Okay, and we got one wheel down, and we got two wheels down, and we go full reverse thrusts, and we'll brake hard, and we'll be alright. Not too hard, don't want to make them upset the passengers too much. Retract flaps. Flybird 31 Victor Bravo is clear off the runway. Request taxi to the gate.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, contact Jersey ground on 121.9er for taxi clearance.
Going to 121.9er for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, frequency is 121.9er.
Okay. Affirmative, 121.90 for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo. Jersey ground, this is Flybird 31 Victor Bravo with you. Request taxi to the gate.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, taxi to stand 1 via taxiways Alpha.
Taxi to stand 1 via taxiways Alpha for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo.
Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, taxi to.
Roger, taxiing to stand 1 for Flybird 31 Victor Bravo. Right, now that's what we've done now. We're going to try that. We've got warning, your connection is an active internet connection or something. But that's probably because I'm downloading loads and loads of stuff down there with your data streaming and switch to offline mode. You're doing that? It's back online again now. Anyway, never done that. I haven't done that for a while. But anyway, this is Jersey Airport. It looks quite good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try, hopefully I'll press the right 1, 2, 3. If I press the wrong button, we'll be in the sky. Well, lucky I didn't press the wrong button. So we're going to turn on GXX. And we're going to go to stand. Suitable pending. Gate. Stand 1. We're going to go to gate 1. Alright. It says stand 1, so I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. Stand 1, safe dock, large. Yeah, it'll do. Walking, no boss, no boss. It's a bit bigger and find out why that is. Oh, safe dock, no boss. Okay, so we just go to 1 then. Gate 1 it is. Okay. Okay, let's go gate 1. I know what gate 1 is over there, isn't it? Oh, there. Look at that, the fire engine. Look at that. That looks bloody great, doesn't it? Look at that. That looks brilliant. Absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased with this. It's one over here, look. Okay, let's go. Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo is at gate 1.
Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo, this is Jersey ground on 121.9er. Please repeat your request.
Flybird 3-1 Victor Bravo, good day. Set parking brake. Right, so that looks kind of good. Now I want to see if we can figure out how to shut these picking engines off now. So we need to go like that to the off position, I believe. Does that start on? Is it on or off? So that'll be the off there, like that. Okay, and that one there is on the stop. That's on the stop, and that one there needs to be on the stop as well. I'm guessing. No, not start. Stop. Oh, maybe it's my key, my ignition key. Maybe it's that. Shut down engine 1. This is what I get every time with this. I can't remember, and it's probably my fault really to oh yes, I got it. I got it. It's got to be the something to do with the fuel, hasn't it really? Okay, bleed shot. Okay, we'll shut that one down as well. Make sure everything else is off, and then we'll figure out how to shut it down. I did download a bloody a sheet, but I haven't got it in my VR set yet. So it's kind of like a bit naff, really. Oh, that's the panel lights. I forgot to turn those up before. Right then, so let's try and figure out how we shot this pigging thing down now, shall we? Because it says stop, and I would say it's that. And I would shut that down. And I think I'll move this out of the way so I can see, and just open that for a second. It should be shutting down now, surely. Yeah, that's it. Just shut down the engines using the armed, that's still prop brakes, I guess. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty shot. That looks fine. Pretty safe. Seatbelts are now on. So what we're going to do now is just going to make sure that everybody knows that we've actually landed and not crashed, which is quite good. Just do that now.
On behalf of Southwest Airlines and your entire flight crew, would like to be the first to welcome you. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and your luggage right where it is until the aircraft comes to a complete stop at the gate and the captain's turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We'd like to remind you to use caution when opening the overhead bins.
Let's just see.
May have shifted in flight.
Now, this will be interesting. Request
to Seattle
deboarding.
Spokane, this is your aircraft, so please remain seated so Shannon can come from the back and get
Who shall we use? British Midland, because we've got a British Midland aircraft. We use British Midland, okay? And let's see There they appear, look. Whoa, do they go to the right place? I don't know yet. So let's just go over to the... This would be really interesting to see if this actually works, because like a Sky Flight Sim TO, this guy that actually puts all these people, they all do it. So the front baggage open, the cargo door open, left doors and right doors open. If it will allow me, that'll be fine. And we'll have the right front forward as well. Nope, we can't do that one. Okay, can we do the passenger light? That's fine. Baggage and stairs. We'll have them as well. Why doesn't the front left one work? No, that button does not want to work. Okay, doesn't matter. That's fine. So let's see. These are actually going to be loading us up there by lots of things. That's in the right place. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Now I've opened this window here. It's really clean. I can open that there if I want to get the information on. I don't know what I need to do. Works it there like that or something. Something does something like that. Anyway, it's one of these things you press and it opens. Yeah. Oh, he's opened it. That's not really good. That's good, really, because the door's open, isn't it? So I'll put that back. Don't need that open. Right. Let's have a look outside and see the passengers getting off of the aircraft. Look at that. How fantastic, I mean, is that? Because I've been using this and it's not, and the engine's running on the right hand side. That doesn't matter. That's probably why I couldn't open the package on that side, because I still got the bloody engine running. But anyway, but they're right. Oh, that was cool. That was really cool. And I got sunlight shining as well. My passengers getting on. How good was that, guys? How brilliant was that? Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that today. Usually, if you look at some of my videos on my website, which I got on YouTube, I've got to get rid of it because I just lost my temper so many times with it. It's just like, oh, not crash the desktop again. But that was absolutely brilliant, and it was a really good fun. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. And if you want any sort of help necessarily, but if you want to do the same thing as I'm doing and get it to work like I've got it to work, I'd be more than happy to help anybody, because it does take a long time trying to figure it out on your own. I'll just share the screen with you, go into your computer and do it for you, set it all up, and then you know, save you a lot of work. Might be able to fix or crash the desktops the same as I've fixed mine now. I think I've pretty much mastered it. But that's pretty cool. Let's get back in the aircraft now and let's turn off everything else, because there's a thing you've got to turn off. I've got to learn, because I started this actually what this is. Okay, there should be batteries. That one there off. And we'll have that one there off as well. And we'll have that one there. Should be pretty good. Looks pretty good. This is a prop lock button somewhere. Can't actually see a prop lock. Shut down. Let's shut down. Let's shut down. That's off. Shut down. It's all shut down. Apart from that's off. That's actually on. It should be on. I think that might be the problem. Someone's open. That's off. That's off. That's off. Let's have a look at this one on the other side. It says prop lock on your side. Master battery off. Would be handy. It's got to be the switch somewhere. It's probably behind here or something. But yeah, like I said, I'm just getting into this aircraft, and I've got to admit, it really is quite cool. Especially with that that person that ever so thankful put the so the aircraft can be on, you know, loaded and unloaded like this. This is really good, isn't it? But I just wish I could shut that pighead engine down, really. Kind of weird that. I have to look on read that up why I cannot close the engine then. That's the fire extinguishers. They're off. If I press a button that says stop, like that, then it might stop, eh? Look, there you go, look. That's what I like about it. That's what I like about it. You've got to find the things out that actually work properly, don't you? Let's have a look. I'm just going to go over there and just going to close that baggage so I can see how much I'm getting in and out. Make it look quite realistic. And there's a guy over there doing "It's close to midnight." I think we're... Oh, look, there's see the passengers actually getting out as well. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And there's Lenny Bullock. It looks like Lenny, my mate Lenny. Right, what's that? There's the air hostess at the back there. How fantastic is that? There's another one there. Look, let's get out. See you later, love. That is just immensely amazing, you must admit. So I've got to admit, at first I thought GSX weren't that good, but when you see that, it is good. Okay, she might be walking technically. What was that, love? You what? It's quite tiny, that one as well, eh? You know what I mean? She's just gone. She's vanished. But hey, that was cool as. So what we do now is, because it's so much fun, we're going to change the weather in a minute, okay? We're going to go, do you want a board? Do you want a board? Let's board both, shall we? We'll get another little flight out of this before my headset goes flat. Plenty of little board at the back anyway, won't they? So let's we can watch that if you want, guys. She's just getting out now. At the moment, I'll have a drink. Absolutely amazing. That was the most realistic thing. Would have been really, really nice to have had self-loading cargo working, but obviously they don't want me to. Shame, really. Been very helpful, don't get me wrong, but not really helpful when it doesn't work. So I can't do a video to promote it because I couldn't get it to install, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it would have been nice to have that running because it is actually quite good. It's self-loading cargo, got some natural announcements, and it does pretty much the same thing as this self-loading cargo and all that, but there's some sections you can turn off and you can actually utilise that along with it. But to be honest, if I would have set Air Tool up properly and remembered my login, it would do announcements along the long route anyway, based on your altitudes and stuff like that, which is pretty good. There's a pilot, he's going off. There's a co-pilot, he's had enough. And there's a pilot, they're going in there now, going into the main building because they've changed shift. Plane's ready, it's cold and dark. Right, I'm going to share this video with you guys and hopefully you like it, and if you want me to have another go and try and do it again, I will do my best. It was fun, wasn't it? So it's thank you for flying, Rob Air. Let's what if we can load it? We should really just load it up, really. You shouldn't get ready for the next flight, because I'm going to have another one after, I think. Well, I'm going to try to have another flight. Okay, let's have a go. Right, okay. Right. No jetways here. Operate stairs. Additional services. What's that? Request a GPU. Request the ice. Oh, look at that. The lavatory. They're going to do the old toilets and that. Ground power unit? Yeah, I suppose so. Well, battery, he's going to have a GPU. And there's something else I haven't done yet because it's not right. Open it up, and it should. And I haven't got it set right. So watch this. So this adds to the if it works, will be nice. down to scroll down on the menu. Hopefully, anyway, you go down. Okay, maybe you don't, maybe you don't. Or you go like that. Well, I mean VR, that's probably why. But you can actually change the settings on it as well. And you can have usually say that, like we could say request boarding now. And she says boarding requested sometimes. But I like it. I think it's very good. Really good. Okay, let's have a go back to there again and go to main menu, see what happens. Okay, let's request boarding. Something's not quite right because I can't hear her, but it doesn't matter. She says usually boarding is requested. So hopefully we'll start seeing people come out the right, I don't know, out the right way really. Right. I want to see if I can change the settings on it. Just to see why that's not working. I do get that sometimes with this right, so no, oops, that's not right. When you do that, it's really annoying. Okay. I'm going to get out of VR for a second. That is kind of annoying, isn't it, when it does that. Right, I've got, okay, and I can't get my finger up there to turn that off, so it's kind of a bit annoying, really, but anyway, doesn't matter. I'm time at the break anyway on time now, so that's good, and I will speak to you soon.